Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, Divine Astrology, and this is the channel where God dwells within me as me. If you are familiar with this channel, welcome back. If you're not, welcome in, and I hope that you turn into a new subscriber. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you're resonating with this, and we're going to go ahead and talk about what's coming up for the month of March. So for everyone in March, you have to be aware of the energies of the moon, okay? In the month of March, we have a full moon lunar eclipse happening in the sign of Virgo around the middle of the month, like about the second week in March. And we also have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Aries, 9 degrees Aries on the 29th. This is going to really be amazing, okay? Because there is something here about the angels rejoicing on the new moon, and also it's a very beautiful energy throughout the entire month, because what that full moon in Virgo lunar eclipse is going to do is going to set off some really powerful energy, really powerful, really strong energy. It is either going to remove certain things, certain systems, certain ways of doing things, certain methods, certain ritualistic things, and certain rituals. These things are going to be removed. These things are going to be broken. God is declaring that these systems are going to be broken now. God is declaring that these rituals are going to no longer be practiced. Especially if you guys are familiar with something like this. The energy of Virgo likes to play off of an alchemical energy. What that means is this is an energy where, just think of it as bringing in different elements in order to make things happen through manipulation, in order to seem as if they're structured, in order to make it seem as if it's organized, or to make it seem like it's some type of system taken over kind of thing. Well, that's going to be removed. Anyone who's been manipulating things behind the scenes, a lot of these things are going to just like come down. So that lunar eclipse in Virgo is going to do that. It is going to affect methods, rituals, anything dark, anything that has been in the dark, that has been systemized, that has been strategic, that has been manipulative. Now, that's that energy, and it's affecting every zodiac sign, and you'll see it on a larger scale. And then at the end of the month, you have the beautiful Aries new moon. And remember, it is a solar eclipse as well, 9 degrees Aries on the 29th. Very powerful energy. So what the full moon in Virgo is going to do is kick off this huge, crazy energy. Virgo energy is crazy. It is going to really shine in all of its lunacy, basically. And it's going to occur in areas of where people have been collaborating, working together, getting together to provide certain services. If these structures have been based off of manipulation or any rituals, any practices that are unclean, being broken down, and then the Aries new moon marches right in to totally revamp everything. And that new moon is going to, that new moon is in itself is going to be powerful, because it is a solar eclipse. So what happens when there is a solar eclipse means that it's going to be all moon. Pretty much think of March as the month of the moon, the month of the goddess of the moon. Because Virgo is going to prepare the Aries new moon to come in and introduce itself. So this goddess of the moon energy, this mother moon energy, is going to come in, and then everything goes back to one, new beginnings. Everything has an opportunity to become new again. Okay, so just think about it like that. If you are trying to understand the new moon and full moon energy that is hitting in March. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into our first zodiac sign, and that is the sign of Aries. So Aries, you're going to have this really powerful moon, new moon, which new moons are benefic. They're very positive, very, very beautiful energy. So that doesn't happen until the end of the month, right? But you have a whole month of March. So Virgo, in March, you know that saying, ignorance is bliss? I feel like in this situation, to me, what this means is playing dumb, but for a good cause, for a good reason. Whatever you've been doing in your past is coming to an end when it comes to this whole playing dumb, quote unquote. You've been doing this for a very, 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 very long time, and now you are going to be opening up about a situation which is going to prove the situation to actually be true to everybody, or to make something right. You could have been trying to make someone out to be a liar, a fraud. You could have been trying to make someone out to be not true, or not who they say they are, or not worthy, or not valuable, or whatever it was that you could have been doing. Well, you're not going to be able to do that anymore in March. You're no longer going to be able to play dumb. The reason why is because everybody in the world can see whatever it is that is the truth about this person. And for you, is like, I was playing dumb so long and I got so caught up in it that I didn't realize that everybody saw that I just was playing and I wasn't like really living in my truth about this situation. Everybody already knows. But in March, you're going to finally have a big epiphany, a huge epiphany, especially around your full moon, in the month where you really realize that maybe you were going to make this person and the whole world know that they weren't lying, that it is true, that whatever they said or whatever they've been doing or whoever they say they are, whatever is going on in a situation is like, okay, yeah, you got me. I'm caught, I'm busted. It's like that kind of feel. It's that kind of feeling for March. You don't hold water. You really don't. And especially in March, it's like you can't really keep this to yourself anymore, and it's gonna come out. It's like you're gonna explode with the truth, because you've also gotten to a point where you're tired of denying it. You're tired of denying this person or denying the truth that's there. You're tired of denying this. And I feel like you think that if you don't rectify this situation and let everyone know that this person was actually right about you, or this person was actually right about whatever they've been saying or whatever's been going on, then you're no longer going to be able to take it. It's like an overbearing feeling. I think for some of you, this may have something to do with a person who knows you really well, who maybe you feel like shouldn't have known you if they don't really know you. Like, it's like that. It feels like something someone has already done or said about a situation. You were always denying it to everybody. You denied it, you denied that, you denied this, you denied that. You didn't agree when it came down to the truth, and you were trying to just keep playing dumb because something felt blissful to play dumb. Something felt good for you to play dumb, like that wasn't really what was going on. And I think that is no longer fun and is no longer feeling good to you, because you realize the damage that has been caused by doing it. The damage that has been caused to a lot of situations, a lot of people, a lot of lives, a lot of things have happened as a result of what you thought you could conceal. So that's no longer going to be an option for you to do that, because your heart is in it now. And when your heart is really in something, Your heart is going to make you feel overwhelmed until you live in your truth. You're realizing, or maybe you've already realized, that because you never confirmed that person's intuition about you, you let the situation play out without this person really knowing if their intuition was accurate. Even though I feel like this is a person who doesn't need you to tell them that their intuition is accurate, because everybody knows that. Everybody knows. So it's like you are the only one still pretending so that you can manipulate the situation a little bit longer. But everybody already knows what's going on in the situation. I think you were just the only one in denial. You may realize in March that it's time for you to finally make amends, because you may know that it is only right that you do make amends now, because someone's feelings towards you are accurate. And if this is a situation where you're really just honestly in love with someone and you just didn't want everybody to know, you should just let everyone know in some kind of way, but not for the intention of letting everyone know. You should let this person know. That will give them a peace of mind about what you did, things you said, and actions you took to manipulate the situation and twist it. If this is about something that you have been playing dumb about, that you're guilty about, then you're no longer going to be able to hide it, basically, and everybody's going to know who it was. For others of you, it's a situation where you do have some type of romantic feelings for someone, but you've been acting like you really don't. I mean, I'm talking about playing all the way dumb. Like, you have been acting like you don't know what this person is talking about or what is going on. But you're not going to be able to do that. I'm telling you, this is coming to an end, because everybody's going to call your bluff. Everybody. Think it's a game. Everybody's going to call your bluff. Everybody's going to know that you really do feel the way that this person said you feel. Everybody's going to see it. It's going to be so obvious. And the reason why is because you're going to know that you're allowing them to know, because this person, you feel like this person deserves to know. It's not about the people for you. It's about this person deserving to know that they were accurate, and that you were kind of like wrong for making them feel like their intuition was incorrect about you. That pain that you're feeling now, that's weighing heavy on your heart about how you played that situation, it really is bothering you, and it's been bothering you since you first did it. But it's worse now because of all the consequences suffered as a result. But now it's like, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this. It's like, if this could be a situation like this is the one thing that's keeping you away from God. The one thing you're not right with God on is manipulating the situation, or maybe pretending. But in your heart, you know that you love this person, this man or this woman, whoever it is. In your heart, you're like, you know what? I really do. I don't know why I acted like that. I don't even know why I just didn't come out and tell this person I really like them or I really love them for real. I don't know why I did all that. Why did I do that? It's like a slapping yourself in the face. So that's what it's about. Desire. Fire and desire. This could be a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sag, and they may have some Cancer or Pisces somewhere in their birth chart. But this is about desire. That's what I'm getting. This is about somebody that you really did desire. But now in March, this thing is opening up like a can of worms. It's like exploding out, going all in about the situation, because I think you just need to get this off your chest. You're not gonna feel right to know how you've affected somebody else's life, because you held some type of knowing within yourself without making it known. I think you feel like you owe this to that person. So in your mind, you're like, I don't care about anybody else and who knows or who finds out. I just want to feel at peace and knowing that I got myself right with God. And I'm tired of keeping this big old secret. I am just tired of doing this. I'm so tired of doing this. And then also, when sometimes when that happens to a person, that means that you've also gotten to a point where you can no longer hold back. Your desire is growing stronger. You know what, Virgo? You're coming across like a very, 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 very masculine, divine masculine, or a masculine. Like this feels like, even though you may be a man listening, it feels like you're becoming a lot more in touch with your masculinity. And in March, it's because it's like you just ask yourself, what was I thinking? Aren't I the man in the situation? Like, why was I acting like that? That's crazy. So then you fix your tie and you're like, yeah, I got this. I know how to fix this situation. I was acting like a little wimp, basically. And then I made it bad for that person. If you're a woman, then you are in your masculine energy in March, where it's just same thing. It's like you're toughening up about this situation, and I don't know, it's like you're really just like, it kind of feels like whoever you are, it feels like even if this person rejected you, even though they knew what was going on, even if they rejected you, even though they knew this, it's like you still have desires for this person, even if all of these things happened, which means that you're like addicted. So now you're an addict and you're on drugs and you're crazy. So you might as well go ahead and let everybody know that, because that's exactly what you did when you flipped the situation instead of just admitting what was going on. All right, and that's all I have for you, Virgo. That's your March. That's what's coming up. Thank you. God bless.